This video is going to show you how to add or update the logo. Maybe do a bit of manipulation on the logo file itself to put it into the Playbook editor. There's all sorts of Adobe and other products. I use this called Pixlr, and pixlr.com. If you just go down to the page, you can launch this web app. It's just a SAS editor, and you open an image. So you see what we've got in these logo files is you'll almost certainly get a .png file from marketing. It's just a file format that allows a transparent background to the file, to the image file. And if you can ask for one with a black background, they may have already done the work for you, because often you might have to put your logo on a conference website, with all sorts of different backgrounds. So they'll often have a white background and black background logo set up. But if they don't, I'll show you how to get around that. We're going to pick this version here, 4, because you'll notice that this is dark lettering and we need to change it. The gray and white squares behind just simply illustrate that this is a transparent file. So you come along and you pick this little wand tool here, and you want to uncheck contiguous, and this will select, if I select this R, it will select everything like the R within the file. And you just want to make sure that everything's highlighted that you need. Sometimes it misses out, like the gap here in the A and various things, but you want to make sure everything's selected. If it doesn't, just go around and keep selecting it with the tool. If you did have a file that had a background in it, then the way to extract the lettering from the logo is really simple. Come in here, copy, and create a new file, and you'll notice what it allows you to do. Start with a transparent background and create the image from what you have copied and is stored in the clipboard. Hit OK, and you notice we've now got a file that is just what we want, and if you'd had a background on this, it would have removed that background. But what we actually want to do is put white lettering on here. So I'll show you how to do that. You can use these this selection tool here, but I just happen to know that the code for white is 6Fs. So if I used to notice, it brings up white here, and I hit OK. And now the active main color that I'm going to select in the palette is white. I pick the paint bucket, and again, make sure this contiguous button is off. Click on the paint button, and everything's turned white. So I want to save that, and I'm going to save this image into be something I'm going to remember. So it's a transparent background, it's white, and currently it's 832 times 288 in size, which is way too big. But I'm going to save that. So I've saved that image. And so the last step is really to resize this. And so you really want to start with something that is 200 in width. And so if you have this checkbox here, constrain proportions, it's automatically going to move adjust the height in perspective to the width. So hit OK, and again I'm going to save this, and now I'm going to just update this. 200 times 69, and hit OK. What I'm going to show you next is, and save that, what I'm going to show you next is how to upload that into Salesforce and then get it into the editor, and that's what we're going to do next here.